Guys, so today I'm gonna do my book review video in the really late. So if I get some things wrong or I'm really like out of it, it's because I'm tired and I just got around to doing this video. So if it's rushed or for whatever reason, that's why, because I'm tired. So the first book I'm going to show you guys is a series, and this is the first one in this series. It's a 5-book series. Book. This was called Rain. It's by V.C. Andrews. Her books always have some kind of theme in it. Like the titles are always about different things, like about the weather. This one's about the weather. There's one about like jewelry. It just goes like that. And this one is about this girl named Rain, where she lives in like the worst neighborhood and stuff like that, and her sister dies. She had a really bad death, and her mother decided to put her into her real mother's home, which is the complete opposite. It is like the rich people and everything. And that's what basically the first one was about, was just about her adjusting to life, being richer and going to a better school and stuff like that. And it was a really good book. I really liked it. I mean, it was the first one. It was really boring, so it was setting it up for, like, what the next book was going to be about. And now she wants to, I mean, at the end of the book, she wants to be an actress. So she's going to go to another fancier school for trying to become an actress or an actress in the theater. So this book is actually, it was a movie. The first one was a movie, and it was about this woman who it was called I think it was called like The Confessions of a Shopaholic or something. And what it was about this woman who bleeds her accounts and credit cards dry, and she decides to work at some kind of financial company, but she doesn't know anything about finances, obviously. So this is a series book, and I got this book at a book sale. And this one is like the third one in the series. It's called Shopaholic and Baby. And it's by Sophie Kinsella. I don't know how to say her last name. This is what it looks like. And basically what this one was about, it's about the girl, the shopaholic, like the series is about, who she's married now and she is expecting a baby. And that's basically what the book is about. She is trying to get all this fancy stuff for her baby, and her husband's like, we don't need this fancy stuff. We don't need this and that and stuff. It's a really good book, and there's a really good storyline, and I really liked it. This one was just okay. I think it's because I don't do yoga. That might be why. I got this at a book sale, and it's called Tales from the Yoga Studio by Rain Mitchell. And this is what it's about. Now, this is the kind of book that I kind of like. I mean, these are the books that I like, where it's about 4 different women who go to the same yoga studio, and they all have a different problem. And the owner of the book, the owner of the yoga studio, her name is Lee, and she's a girl, and in it are 4 different people in the book. The one woman, I don't know how to say her name, I'm guessing it's like Amani, something like that. She's an actress who gets into a slump after something happens in her life. And she goes to the yoga studio to try to come up with a new way to change her image. The other woman, her name is Stephanie, and her dream is to get her screenplay up and running into a movie. And that's how Amani is going to get her big break, is in Stephanie's movie or her screenplay. The next woman her name is Catherine, and her thing is she works at the yoga studio as a masseuse, and she used to do drugs, and she's trying to get herself back to a point where she's trying to go back to being her normal self. She's trying to be the one guy, Lee's husband, always accuses her of taking money and stuff like that, and she is a close friend to Lee. And this other woman, I don't know how to say her name, Graciela, her big dream is to be a dancer. And she comes to Lee's studio when she got some kind of injury to her leg or something. And she says to Lee, "Oh, I have to get better because I'm gonna I'm gonna try out for this major superstar's music video." And she gets the part, and she has to remember that she can't always have her way. She can't be a dancer. She can be a dancer, but she's got to be careful. That's basically what hers is about. Now, this book is a Fern Michaels book, and my mom loves Fern Michaels like she loves her books. And this one came in, it's like at this flea market they have these different bags of books, and it's like a bag full of books for $20, and they're all different authors, but they're like the same genre of books. And it came in this one bag we got there, and we decided, well, I'll read it first, because I wanted to try to read her book, because I read one by her before that was really good, but this one I'm going to show you is really bad. And I did read it. It has a bookmarker in it because my mom wanted to read it, because obviously she loves Fern Michaels and she never read this book yet. And this book is called Nightstar. It says The Sweet Smell of Success. And this is what it looks like. And what this book is about, it's about, basically the reason why I didn't like it was because it sounded like a Hallmark movie, or even like a cheap romantic thing. And it was about this woman who she works for this makeup company, and she's a typist. I don't know what exactly the typist is. I guess it's like a secretary. And she's really like a plain Jane, like she's like, her hair's poofy, she wears glasses, she just looks like an average woman. And the CEO of the company, the guy who made the cosmetic company, decides he wants to do a perfume. And he already had it made and stuff, and he wants a normal looking woman to be the face of it. So throughout the book, she always says, "Oh, you're changing me, and I'm not gonna be an ugly duckling anymore." Stuff like that. Really corny stuff like that. That's one reason why I didn't like it. So yeah, it was like this book review video. There's lots of books on here that I'm like, they're okay. Like this one I'm going to show you. I didn't even finish this one because I really didn't like it. This is called The Castaways. It's by Elin Hilderbrand. And I read one book by her. It was called Barefoot, and it was about these 4 women who go. They're friends, and they go to Long Island, or no, Nantucket or something, and they spend the summer there, and they all have different problems they're trying to work through. This was the complete opposite of that book. This is what it looks like. It's a really big, thick book. This is what it looks like. What this book is about, it's about this small community on, I think it's Nantucket again, I'm not really sure. Does it say? Yes, Nantucket, where this group of friends, they're older people, like they're in like 40s, 50s, something like that, and their one friend's family dies. They drown in the river or the beach at Nantucket, and it's basically about the aftermath of that. Like the one is a police officer, and he's trying to figure out why this happened, and then there's this woman who was their friend who took in their kids, and their kids really don't like it. There's another woman who says she should have the kids, not the person who has them. Who else was in it? Oh, there was this one guy who had a relationship with one of the people in the family that died. Stuff like that. And it really wasn't that great of a book. I thought it was going to be about friends coming together and being together again. And the reason why this is called Castaways is because that was what their group was called. They called themselves the Castaways. This is the last book I have for this video. And this is the sequel to the Lopsided Christmas Cake. This is an Amish book. And it's called The Farmer's Market Mishap. And it's by Wanda E. Brunstetter and Jean Brunstetter. Wanda E. Brunstetter, like I always say, she has the best books. She is like the one person that writes about the Amish and the Mennonites that I really like. The other people who write books about the Amish and stuff, I really don't like them. I like this one better. This author better. This is what it looks like. So the lopsided Amish cake. The lopsided Christmas cake it came out, I think, a year or two ago around Christmas time, and it was about these 2 twin sisters who inherited their grandparents' general store and their house because their grandparents died. And in the process, they're trying to make a cake for this competition or something, and it's lopsided. And it was because the one sister, she could not cook for anything and stuff like that. And what happened in the end was the one sister got married and got pregnant, and the other sister is still alone, and she broke it off with the boyfriend that she was with in the beginning of the book. So what happens in this one is basically it takes place where that one left off. So it's basically she's living by herself, and the other one, which one is the one that's pregnant? Thelma is the one who's pregnant, and it's basically she's helping her sister at a general store. Her other sister is named Elma. Thelma and Elma. And Elma is saying how, she's alone and she'll be an old maid because nobody wants to be with her because she's older. So you guys, my throat's getting really dry. And the other one is coping with being pregnant, and there is a surprise in this book, so I'll leave it at that. But it's a really good book. I really liked it. It's really cute. And the Farmer's Market Mishap, I can't really tell you what it's about, why it's called that, because it happens in the book, and that leads to something exciting at the end of the book. So that was my book review video. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below and tell me some of your favorite books for this month. And I'll see you guys next time with another video. So bye.